Hi everyone, and welcome back to our Let's Play Digital Devil Story Megami Tensei. It's late. Actually, I guess it's early. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm recording this, so this might be a shorter one. We'll see. We're gonna last time we decided to go and investigate the rest of Valhalla path. There were some parts where we could fight off of the main kind of little mini shopping district, and we went there to grind out some levels, and it was mixed. You'll remember. We didn't kill it. We did okay, but we didn't kill it. No, we want to be on the first floor. There we go. Oh, look, it's Bug. Well, I remember Bug has lots of HP and hits pretty hard, but I think Bug does give us a lot of XP, if I remember correctly. So we'll give it a shot. We'll try fighting it. We're gonna call some of our buddies to join us. I forgot we have a dwarf now. We're gonna call Cerberus. Oh, we can't call Cerberus because we don't have enough money. I forgot about that. And Nekomata is still dead because we ran out of money. So our first job is to get money. Can we call anyone? No, we can't even call Lemur Ian. So we're in this on our own. So let's see what happens. Luckily, everyone now has some decent armor and decent weapons, and they're leveled up. So Nakajima and Yumiko should be okay. We're gonna hope. But as you can see, I haven't started this up and taken stock of where we were. This is more off the cuff. It's been a long weekend, and so we're gonna see how this goes. Bug used to hit like a truck, and now Bug doesn't hit so hard because we bought a helmet for Nakajima and a real shield. Yeah, Nakajima does 1 point of damage. But we're gonna try and see our way around Sky City. That was my goal. But first we need to make some money so that we can bring our butts out. And maybe make some money so that we can, restore our poor Nekomata back to life. How is everyone doing? How are your weekends been? How is, staying at home doing for you? I know things are tense and confusing and exhausting, weird. Bug is putting up a fight after all. What just died a Bug? That would be weird. That would stress me out. Not so much, because we know what happens when we die. We just go back to the top of the pyramid and we do this again. Nakajima is extremely going to die. That is intense. Though we know Bug is a champion. Bug does not fuck around. Bug has a lot of HP. No matter how hard we hit, Bug seems to shrug that shit off. And this is a first floor Bug. This isn't like Bug from the 5th floor. No. I don't actually know if that makes a difference in this game. It should. Most games do that, but... Yeah, wow. This is a weird one already. We're starting off and shit got real. Nakajima straight up died. Horror Bug was defeated though. Yumiko came through in the end. Well, we got a bunch of experience and we got some more money. Something's here. Oh, we got a button. Wow, that was a lot of mag. Yeah, so I guess we're going right back to the top of the elevator. And we're back with our friendly sound of... This is a good jam. And we gotta go see our buddy. We know where we... Wow, we can just barely afford to restore Nakajima to life. That's intense. And now we have less money. Yeah, I know we have not enough Maka. Nope, wrong way. Wow. So that is, that is a core experience in this kind of game. Dungeon crawlers really are about giving it you the business sometimes. You can't take them, you can't get too fancy about your abilities because there'll always be something. Something will happen. You gotta really be meticulous and plan and think about what you're doing. Like, look at Yumiko right now. Yumiko just lost half her health. Oh wait, she was damaged before, but still, Yumiko's down to 47 hit points now. And we didn't really get much from that fight. I guess we'll have Yumiko. Yumiko's gonna cast Maddie on herself. Yumiko, you gotta do some self-care, girl. Really, I'm gonna do that again, because that wasn't much to write home about. Yeah, okay, well, that's something. So, it's a Cancer. Hey, Cancer. We get to just beat up on Cancer. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna try and get some money. But we're not gonna get it from the Cancer, I guess. Wow. So first we gotta bring back is Mappa. Okay, now we can see where we're going. Alright. That's not where we're going. That's it. Oh, more Will-o'-the-Wisps. Yeah, so dungeon crawlers, especially ones that are very heavily influenced by wizardry, are primarily about the dungeon design is about attrition is one of the kind of core design strategies. You have resources and the dungeon is there to deplete them. That's really the only goal, is making you very, kind of be painfully aware of your resources and how limited they are. And the best you can do is try to limit your resource usage. But your resource usage includes things like hit points and MP, but also items. This game really doesn't have items. So our resources are MP and hit points, and we really don't get a lot of them. Like, if we think about it, like, what are we? We're level 14. We've got, nearly maxed strength, which we know is impacting HP. But Nakajima only has 174 hit points, and things are still hitting for 20 to 60 a pop. So it can be very stressful. Like that's where the pressure comes from in these games is, getting from one end to the other with your HP not completely depleted. And your HP, the way you restore it is jewels, which are very rare, as we found. And the Medi spells, which Yumiko almost maxed out her her wisdom of skill, her intelligence, and still only has 25 MP, which is not a lot. Especially when you consider, the base level Medi. It doesn't heal for that much, and it costs 2 MP every time. And some of these fights, like Bug is a big attrition fight because he's got so much HP, and we have the next tier, we have the best hero weapon for the next part of this game, and that Bug still gave us a hell of a time. And it really kind of sets you up. There's a lot of adversity that you have to contend with in these kinds of games. And that's part of what's fun about that. Oh, that was nothing. Oh, it's another lemur Ian. That was similarly nothing. But hey, we got some money for it, so that's good. I have to remember, we're going the wrong way again. Yeah, we don't want to go this way. But we'll fight these dryads, and maybe we'll get some money for it. They go down pretty fast, except for when they do that shit. Still love the sprite work in this game, and even the really... I love just kind of the basic dungeon tiles are really, really wonderful. Like, they really kind of have a nice quality that's just repetitive, and we get a sense that this dungeon is not a great place. If you really think, like, you look around, it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of gross and awful. We're gonna raise our attack so Nakajima can hit a bit harder. And Yumiko's still really lacking in hit points, but could also get her some more MP. It's tricky. We'll go with strength. Get some more hit points. There we go. Yumiko finally broke... Oh, I didn't want to do that, but okay. Yumiko finally broke into those upper hit points. Actually, let's check how much money we have. It was about, what, 280 something? To heal Nekomata? 269. Let's check. Maybe we can restore Nekomata to life. Just a quick jaunt over here, and you gotta heal your friends. Hey, Nekomata's healed. There we go. 260. Now we have $9 to our name. In other later games, like in the Persona series, we'd be able to buy a soda with that. Maybe get some noodles. Raise our stats that way. But not here. Here we gotta fight. Because this is a Megami Tensei. Okay. Oh, it's a Cerberus. And we don't have money to call our friends. That is the one problem. We brought Nekomata back to life, but now we don't have any money to call our friends out to play. So we gotta make some decisions here. Do we think we can fight Cerberus on our own? Maybe we can talk to him, because sometimes if you try and talk to them, oh yeah, see, he's like, hey, best of luck to you. Cerberus suddenly left. Now, we didn't get anything for that, but we didn't have to worry about fighting him or not running away properly and getting sacked. So I call that a win. And Just middle of the woods. We'll just fight them. One of the things is that the demons that you run into, they don't want to be doubled up on. It's weird for them. They just kind of go like, buddy, what's going on? You got one of me already with you. Okay, Barrel Cancer was defeated. We got some money, that's good. Because for our plan to go off, we're definitely gonna need help. We're gonna need our demons. We're gonna be in good shape for all that. So money in this game kind of becomes one of the resources, since there's no items or anything like that. You know, we've got the magnetite is also a resource that you know, it depletes. We want to bring our demons out. We have to have magnetite so they can walk around, and that depletes. And you don't always get a whole lot from fights. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you get nothing. Sometimes you just get 7. So there's a lot of things, a lot of factors in this. You know, the phases of the moon limiting magic. It's not really kind of the same thing, but it's another layer that really complicates aspects of the game. You know, if you can't see where you're going, you might get lost, and that's going to lead to more attrition. Because you know. As we found at the one night, we got extremely lost. We're not mapping with graph paper the way one would if they were truly trying to play this game to the ultimate level that one should. But instead, we're relying on MAPPA and our own kind of weak intuition. I'll say it. My ability to remember where things are. Oh, and Mappa's back to war off now. So, now we're back to doing this. I'm sure eventually we'll find our way over to where we need to be. Until then, we're gonna fight some guys, try and get some money. Because we need to do that. We need to get money. Last time we did spend a lot of our money that we had acquired, perhaps foolishly, on equipping Nakajima and Yumiko a little bit better. But really, I think we needed to do that because, you know, even these little basic fights that we should be steamrolling, we're still taking a lot of damage, and we need to not take so much damage if we can afford to avoid that, because, again, attrition, being worn down, kind of the way in which I think a lot of us are really being worn down now as the pandemic continues on, and you know, we have to deal with resource scarcity and people being shitheads about masks and all that kind of thing. You know, I know a lot of people who have lost loved ones during the pandemic to COVID-19, and you know, it's a whole, and life continues. You know, there's other things keep happening during the pandemic that, like, we're all dealing with, and then there's just that underlying just stress of it all that really does, it wears you down, and that's why it's important to be careful and take care of yourself and really do what you can to restore your resources and both kind of material and, kind of psychic. Gotta take care of yourself, and if you can, you take care of, people around you. So, we need to cast Mappa, because I can't just keep wandering around in circles and, rambling on. I mean, it's kind of what we're doing anyway, but we should at least have some kind of sense of direction. Let's check what our money looks like. We do not really have a whole lot of money, but let's start bringing out some buddies. Well, let's see. We can't bring out Cerberus, but we can get Baku on our squad. And Baku's good. Baku's good to have. He's gonna help out a lot. I guess we should probably go back in here and just try and get a little more money. We'll stay close to Valhalla entrance so that way, if anything goes wrong, we'll be here. Maybe we should even save our state. Just so we have that luxury, Sure would love to run into some monsters right about now. Things we can fight that are low pressure but high yield. Because, as we're doing this, we are burning through our Magicite for Final Fantasy VI. This is Magnetite, which is a rock of some kind, if I remember correctly. Luckily, we've got quite a bit, because we went for so long without ever really summoning anyone, and then a lot of them died, and we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through Sky City. We're gonna see what's beyond Sky City, and then we'll probably do some more grinding once we get beyond Sky City. And that is the core mechanic of this game, is crawling through dungeons and dealing with what's inside of them. And a lot of what's inside of dungeons happens to be monsters that want to eat your face. Which, I can understand that. Nakajima wants to put these guys in his computer, his little laptop. And if I was a demon, I wouldn't want that. Would you? You want to be in some weird pervert's laptop? I don't. I do not want to be in a weird pervert's laptop. So I think it's understandable that a lot of these demons are just not about that life. No one really wants to fight us. That's weird. I wonder if this is a zone where the monsters just don't do that. But I could have sworn we fought some over at least at this part. Well, let's go further back. See who can run into. See if there's anything that wants to show up and get rowdy. Nakajima wants to get rowdy. There we go, there's something. Oh, it's just one cancer. It's gonna be over fast. Especially now that we got Baku. Yep, we didn't even get to Baku. One Saurus. Well, because we're gonna need to bring our buddy Cerberus back out. I mean, he is our big gun. We got some mag. And it's another new moon. So we don't know where we're going again. one of the things I'd love to see is the underlying systems for this game, and see what determines all of the things that we're doing. You know, we assume strength. We're making an inference that strength is health, but we don't know if that influences attack, or if that anything else influences health, or the way agility interplays with dodging or escaping, or what, you know, how the mitigation stats work, or you know, what the random encounter tables are. You know, if the weapons have fixed damage that's modified by the stats, or do they have ranges that are, you know, additionally modified by the stats, but not quite so directly. I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. And so many of these games really are. They're less about narrative and more about kind of the way the systems work together. One of the things I'm always curious about is just what the underlying kind of math looks like, which is funny because oh, it's still a new moon. That's right. I could have seen that, but I wasn't paying attention. What's our money look like? Our money sitch, 96. So we still got a ways to go. But once we get our buddies out, then we're gonna rock. And maybe that'll be next week. Maybe it'll be this week. We'll see. This is a long format, both in, you know, not being a short video, but also in that this is a project that will go on for some time. You know, we're not in a rush to blow through all of the Shin Megami Tensei games. You know, there's a lot of them, I know, and they are long, but we're taking our time. We've got world enough and time. Those are those bright zones where monsters just really wreck everything. You know, thought I had the right number of turns, but I didn't. There we go. And here's our little friend. Yeah, we found the town of the heavens, and I don't know that it was exactly the best place in the world, my guy. But the heavens aren't exactly, you know, we'll discover later in some of the actual Shin Megami Tensei games that heaven is also a fraud concept. You know, we think of heaven as this benevolent kind of space, but maybe it's not as benevolent. You know, order can be just as problematic as chaos. And quite frankly, just as chaotic. Hopefully this ghost's like, you know, the ghost of a really rich person. Hey, they were. I love rich ghosts. So, I think now we can call in a new friend. Hopefully we can call in, yes, we can call in Cerberus. And, we can change our party order. Because we want... Oh, I see what I'm going to do. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay, order. So, up front, we want Nakajima, then Cerberus, and then... I guess Yumiko's still... Well, we'll do Baku, and then Yumiko. Okay. So that way we've got our... We don't quite, that's another one of the things that, is kind of obscured from us as players is how the lineup works. In wizardry games, there's kind of always the front row and the back row. And I guess in other RPGs as well, it's kind of a staple that the back row either does less damage or is unable to reach the combatants on the enemy side, but they take less damage. They're less likely to get hit. They draw less threat. But here, we don't know. There does seem to be a correlation towards Nakajima being number one and taking more damage and getting more threat on him. But we don't even really know if there's a threat mechanic or how enemies prioritize their targets. So we're making a lot of inferences and assumptions about the game. Like, we assume strength is health because when we bump strength, our health goes up more than it would ordinarily. And we're assuming that Nakajima, or that the lower the number, or I guess the earlier in sequence the number of character, the closer to the front line they are. So we're gonna hope that Nakajima, Cerberus, and Maku being on our front line like this. They're 1 through 3, and then we have 4 and 5, and then Yumiko will be in the back, kind of less noticed, hiding behind our strong lads. Because Yumiko can kick ass, and she is really about that life. But she also has less hit points, and we really need her to be the responsible one. Okay, so that's not so bad. Got some more money. We got a good crew. It's too bad there's not a healing spring on this floor, that would be ideal. We can cast our map and see where we are. And we don't want to go back in there. Not those bright rooms. So we're gonna just go and head on over. Let's just do it. Let's no guts, no glory, and all that. At the very least, maybe we'll get some levels in BN. Sky City. No, I don't want to use the stairs. I want to know where I'm going. Because I don't think I do. I think I'm going the wrong way again. We'll find out. Another thing that I'm curious about, and it doesn't seem to make a difference, but Yumiko looked like you got kind of hit a little more readily there, but it could just be just the luck of the draw sometimes. I have a basic wizardry game, Wizardry Labyrinth of the Lost Souls, that I've been playing through, just kind of on my own to decompress. And in that one, I've got kind of my mage and my thief and my bishop in the back line, and they take less damage, but also the mage can't attack except for with spells from the back line, which is fine because the mage doesn't really need to attack all of that much, but it also means we really got turned around, didn't we? Nope, I hit Cerberus. Let's fight a Cerberus. Let's see what happens. But so they can't attack from the back line, but they also rarely take damage. But here, it's a little more complicated. Excuse me. Okay. How we doing, guys? Okay, Feral Cerberus was defeated, and then just one random Saurus showed up. He wanted to know what all the commotion was about. Yeah, that was kind of anticlimactic there. Okay, we have enough money now to call out Nekomata, I'm sure. Unless we want to bring out Dwarf. I'm not really sure what Dwarf does, but he might be cool. He's got more hit points, and that means it's one more resource. It's a much more resource that we can have. It's not quite double, but significantly more than Nekomata does. And he is from kind of the next zone. So maybe we'll bring out Dwarf. See how that works out for us. Dwarf has no MP. What's Dwarf's deal? Let's find out. I know he's a green version of yeah. He's got high defense. It looks like. Well, his defense is comparable to his strength. What is his stats compared to Nakajima? Nakajima does not have a defense stat. Nakajima has a luck stat. That's interesting. Let's see, what about we compare him to Cerberus? Okay, so he's not... Stats in this game are kind of weird. I would really like to know what's going on with them. But since Dwarf's gotta have decent, you know. So let's continue to rearrange our order here. What if we put Dwarf up front? And then Cerberus, and you know, what if this was our order? What if we put the demons up front? Maybe that is... Oh, did it wrong. You know, maybe that's how we want to live our life. I mean, these are Nakajima's servants. Like, let's not get that twisted. We may, like, be, in a way, kind of, you know, having to kind of coax them into our side and everything like that, but they are still servants. They're still kind of being owned and controlled. And they're definitely being owned and controlled. We're keeping them in our laptop, and they're like kind of low-key prisoners, if you think about it. I'm gonna figure it out one of these days. That is the way we want to go. See, I said, you know, we'll stick close to the entrance so we know where we are once we get our shit together, and I should have gone by that. I didn't. I got cocky. We'll figure it out, and along the way we're gonna get some experience, some money, because we need experience and money. Remember, there's still body armor that we haven't purchased, and I don't know if Yumiko can use it, but I'm sure Nakajima can use it. He's Mr. Body Armor. He's the cool guy with the body armor, all right. I think this is the way we want to go now. Yeah, should be. Here we go. Okay. You know, we've got our buddy Zach. Let's save. Just We're back to Valhalla Path with this groove. It's this bass heavy groove. And we're gonna want to go not through here. We need to find, where's our bud? It's up here, I think. Yeah. And there's our buddy Garrus. Garu. Yeah, he's still paranoid about losing his shield. But we're not gonna tell anyone, buddy. Cool with us? G? Alright, and we are back on Digital Devil Story Street. Or Doctor of Dental Services. It's anyone's guess. And there's the bar. There's a lot of bars in this neighborhood, it would seem. In Sky City, they're heavy drinkers. Okay, so let's think about where we're going. We know we're trying to get to the second floor because that's where Tabasa is. We don't really know what Tabasa is exactly just yet, but we'll find out. So, okay, let's just kind of slowly creep our way around. Well, there's nothing up that way. Remember that dead end. But let's. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's heal Yumiko up. Let's burn some HP, some MP on that. And you know, because we should have actually probably just used a jewel, but it's cheap enough, and I don't think we're going to be making a boss push on this run, so we might come back down again, you know. So I'm willing to use more resources, since this is more expeditionary rather than, you know, an actual run. Okay, I think it's good for now. Oh, we found a treasure chest here. Let's open that treasure chest. We got a jewel. Okay. Cool. I like jewels. Those are useful. Oh, remember. Skeletons. Oh, and they got caught off guard, so this is going to be a test. And these guys do hit hard. Okay, so Dwarf's got no magic, so that makes sense. Cerberus is gonna fight, and Baku's gonna fight, Nakajima's gonna fight, and Yumiko. Etna. Batra was pretty useful, but we're gonna save Yumiko, and she'll just fight. We bought her that fancy knife. See how this goes. You know, maybe this is a good, you know, litmus test for where we're at. We know that these guys hit hard for us, but not too hard. You know, 8 points isn't like the 24 to 60 that a lot of the fights have been sometimes around here. And we seem to be chewing through them. That was what, one round? Okay, that wasn't so bad. Oh, we got 2 more. Okay, so we're just gonna try auto and see how that goes. So it'll be a little faster for us, and that's a good way to see just, you know, kind of a basic idea of how well we're doing. Okay, so that was a pretty good fight, and also now that we're back here, we're gonna save. Okay, let's take a look at our map again, see where we're at, and let's march ahead, because we're looking for that second floor still. So, I think this is just a room. That's just a room. Oh, some more skeletons. Oh, 5 of them. Dare we try to auto this? We did technically just fight 5 skeletons, but not 5 skeletons at the same time. Let's be daring. We did just save our state, and as we know, we can always zap back to that state. We can say, you know, we need a do-over. We want to retry. Video games are not life. This is why we video gaming. I don't necessarily believe in escapism, but the flexibility to experiment without risk to ourselves is useful. It's something I believe in. This is Kane, when Kane caught us off guard and he caused Candy. And Candy hits like a fucking truck. And Nop. And Nop is not helpful, but thankfully it only hit Dwarf and Cerberus. So, we need to make some decisions. I think we should try talking to Kane, because Kane is similar to... Baku, why don't you fight one? And then you are gonna talk, Nakajima. Oh, Kane said fuck you. So, this is where we accept defeat, and we just go back a little bit. We just say, no, that wasn't exactly, as fruitful for us. You know, we can, interesting. So, it looks like walking into that room and then walking back out triggers an encounter. The enemy table for that appears to be somewhat random. Interesting. Again, like, trying to suss out the map for these things. Okay, so this is Yumotsukushikome. I think we can take them. We'll just do this thing. Yeah, see, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, we got some money out of that. And we got a jewel. And we found the staircase to the second floor. This is going to be difficult. This is a weird place, full of weird corridors that we don't necessarily understand, because remember, the second floor is the largest floor. Oh, and we found 6 apehaps, and last time they were not very nice to us. So let's just do the thing. Let's make incremental progress, and let's be bold. Because we can always... It seems we got palsy now on Dwarf. That's no good. But it's better that Dwarf gets it than, you know, anyone else. And we're doing it. We're getting our way through this fight. Okay. And, oh, that's Tarantula. Tarantula's got that glowing stinger and those 3 weird eyes and those pinchers. The sprite work on these is really great. Especially considering that just the limitations of the cartridge and just how many kind of unique monsters there are, not to mention all of the palette swaps. Let's get going. We made it this far. Tarantula's gonna wreck us. Tarantula would wreck us. Look at that. That is what we love to see. So, we made it through that fight, and now we're in a stairwell. We're gonna save our state, and I guess we don't have any choice. This part only lets us up, so we've kind of got to go up, and then I guess we have to go back down again. That's our next, the way this works. So, oh, it's Vander. I remember Vander. Vander was pretty tough, but let's see what we can do. Yumiko, can you fix Dwarf? I wonder if that works on palsy. It might not. I know it works on close, but ooh. These are some tough boys. Oh, well, we struck one down. Okay. Let's hope Patch works. No, my Patch did not work on Palsy. So Palsy is just... we're shit out of luck for now. Okay, let's be bold. Let's hands off. See how this goes. Okay. Not bad. We didn't really gain much. Really wasn't quite the... we're gonna save our state again. We're making our way. Should we use a jewel? I think we should save our jewels. Magic is easier to come by. Yumiko's kind of the one we care about here. That's not so bad. I just want a decent buffer for Yumiko. And it's another new moon, so once again, we're in the dark, friends. Where will we go? Well, we're kind of headed forward, and there's this kind of big expanse we can kind of see. I like that we can kind of see what's going on here. Let's try going to this door. And that's a dead end, but then there's a turn we can take. Where does this turn take us? It takes us to fight some skeletons. But we can fight some skeletons. We know we can take skeletons now. We're not. They're still tough, but we can take them. And that's okay, so there's where we came up. So we wanna go. Okay, I see. So let's orient ourselves this way. 3 skeletons. Okay, we can do this. I wonder when palsy wears off rather. It doesn't look like it. I think by now it would have. Dwarf may have to die. Or we'll have to go back to the beginning and have it cured off of Dwarf. I don't really know how well Dwarf has been doing. But, these Vanders are kind of tough. But maybe we can talk to them. No. Okay. Well, that's interesting. If we don't give up when they will just kind of mosey on their own. And we can cast map back again. Get a better sense of where we are. Okay. So there's that interesting square up in the top corner that we can't get into from here. But it's part of the map. There's something there. I wonder what that could be. It could be over this way. Find out. Right. Kind of meandering our way. There's a doorway over there. There's nothing over on those sides. So I guess we'll keep going this way. And, it's Shadusa again. Well, we fought her last time. Let's see. I think we won. Let's see how we do. We're stronger now than the first time we went up here. We're significantly stronger. So maybe this will go well. We'll find out. So far we don't seem to be taking a lot of damage. Maybe we'll win. Maybe we'll win and we'll get money in a level. That would be fun. We can hope. Hope is important to have. Val Shadusa was defeated. And hey, we got a bunch of experience and a little bit of money. Found some mag. Okay. You know, since Dwarf is not doing so good, I think Bind, we'll send Dwarf back. And maybe we'll call another friend. Maybe we'll call out... Nekomata would be able to do some healing for us. And that Karen spell actually seems to work kind of well in this game. We'll bring out Nekomata. That actually kind of makes our order. Bringing Nekomata out kind of gives us a degree of sensibility to our order. If we were to bring in another frontline attacker, we'd have to reorder everyone. But this way, we just got to keep it right where it was. Fungus. Fungus is incredible. Just absolutely incredible. Do we want to try and fight Fungus? Maybe we should. Nekomata, I want you to do some healing to our good buddy Baku. Actually, you should heal Yumiko. Let's do it. Nekomata just got punched in the face. So, what we're learning here is that this is a tough fight. That a funguses attack early and they hit hard. And they seem to have quite a bit of HP. So, okay, we went through a whole round and we didn't even get anywhere. So let's see if we can flee. Hopefully we can. Good. Okay, so we definitely took some damage there, but we've got Nekomata, or who's not going to be able to cast spell. It's going to be Yumiko, isn't it? Oh well. What are you going to do? I wonder if Yumiko runs out of MP, then it will default to Nekomata. Or if it just won't matter. Nope. That's interesting. That they can only be used inside of combat. Even though it's the same spell. Very interesting. Okay. So. Let's, I wonder what's up this way. Something's written on the wall. Okay, so this Tabasa is somewhere on the second floor, but it's actually quite a big floor. Yeah. So we need to find Tabasa. That's the one thing we know. And we also know that these guys are going to wreck us. Yep. Please just don't kill anyone. We need to run. Yeah, that was rough. You know, the one thing that this game really does need is dungeon teleport spell. Most games have some form of a, you know, if you've played Morrowind, kind of an Alm CV intervention spell that teleports you to the nearest temple. And this game certainly needs one of those. But also, that's part of the thing, is it's not just a matter of getting to where you're going, it's also, you gotta get back. You can only go so deep. Okay, so, something's there. Let me find some more mag. Okay. So, you know, I think we've done a bit of exploration, and now it might be a good time to go back to an earlier floor. We took care of 2, no problem. Maybe we can take care. As long as we don't cast anything weird on us. Okay, they're a little tough. But okay, made it through. And look at all that money we got. And we got some mag. And since we can't cast any spells, we're gonna have to use a jewel. But that's okay. We'll get more jewels. We'll get more jewels. That's, you know, sometimes you have to use resources. And right now we want to be able to get back to where we were. And we also kind of do want to make sure we can fight our way back to where we were. Because, you know, we don't level up from running. We don't get gold from running. Ah, there we go. Look, we leveled up. And Nakajima is definitely going to put another point into strength, because we can always use more HP. Yeah, that's what we're doing all. Okay. So now look at Nakajima's got 207 hit points. That's so many more than we began with. And we need to find our way out of here. You know, we'll try and flee. Nope, we got trapped, so this isn't gonna go so great. So now you need to remember we need to save money to heal Nekomata back from the dead. Bye, Nekomata. Well, we're just gonna have to fight it. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. We didn't get a lot of experience out of that one, but we made it through. Oh, that's an elevator. Oh, okay. Well, we found an elevator. Now, where do we go? It's the real question. I thought that was the way we came. We are not fighting 3 tarantulas. We have to flee. And we didn't flee. So... spewed poison. Ah, good, nothing happened. Spewed poison. Alright, well, let's see if we can get through this. We must live. We must live, and we must find our way back to this entrance. And that's what we have to do. Okay, survived that fight. We made a lot more money. I really could have sworn that this is the way we came, but maybe this is the way we came. We're just turned around. It's a weird floor, you know? Like, there's a lot of weirdness here. No, this takes us up. We didn't want to go up, we wanted to go down. Oh, that's tricky. We certainly didn't want to... Well, let's use the stairs. Okay, so we're on the 4th floor. And, well, I guess we're just gonna... something's written on the wall. What could it be? The Medusa Corporation. The Medusa Corporation. Interesting. That's where we came from. We're in this weird little circuit. Oh, it's a Shadusa. Well, what are you gonna do? Just hope for the best. Oh, we turned Baku into stone. I don't know about the Medusa Corporation. That sounds like a shitty company to me. But it's interesting that a corporation is apparently responsible for what's going on here. That demons have corporations. I'm just gonna try to get... There's like a whole floor out there, but I don't see a way for us to get out there. Slime sludge. Well, hopefully they're very easy. Okay, good. Man, Baku got stoned though. Little stone piggy. I got a decent amount of money for that. That was a pretty easy fight for. Yeah, okay. The Medusa Corporation. Mega Planary. Look at him. I love him. I love Mega Planary. That must be this floor's version of loopers. There are more of them. That's okay. We can fight these little guys. They're not too tough. And they're cute. Those are little hop. Those little hop. I like that. Oh wow. Little money shrubs. Well, I hope we can find our way out of here. Oh, there's an elevator. Weird. I can't believe there's like no way to get out of... Oh, these are orangey red will-o'-the-wisps. Fight them. At least we're getting a lot of money. Okay, let's not just yet, because this floor seems at least fairly lucrative, and there's gotta be something going on here. It can't just be an elevator on this floor and nothing else. I mean, just look at all the floor behind us. It's so bizarre. I guess we really have no choice. We kind of just have to go down. What a weird thing. Okay, so those are the stairs. Well, let's find our way back out of here. Oh. The getting caught off guard thing sucks. Oh, and you got paralyzed, Cerberus. We can't heal that, it doesn't wear off. So now we're down to just Nakajima and Yumiko, so we're gonna just try and run. Don't get trapped. Phew. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna use a jewel. And we're out of jewels now, but we're gonna put Cerberus, and we're gonna put Baku back, and we're gonna call just, I guess, some of our shitty buddies. Mr. Cheap. Get Dryad and Lemurian. We'll see how they do. Probably not well. Lemurian and Dryad have like no hit points. But there'll be something, at least. Ah, there's the stairs. And we just need to get... Oh, here we got a preemptive strike, so maybe, hopefully, we can just run away quietly. How do we get trapped? We had a preemptive strike, come on. That's not fair. That's so not fair. At least they're just attacking and not casting spells. We have to try and flee. That's the only thing we can do here. Okay. Phew. And we want to use the stairs. Okay, now we're back down on the second floor. And we just want to... This dude. V. Let's try talking to V. This might not work. This might get us killed. Oh, it seems cautious. Will you approach it? Yes. Yes, take some money. V doesn't seem happy. Oh. That's disappointing. So, we need to run at that guy again, because he looked cool. He's a little... like, egghead with little tentacles and shit. Oh, hey, it's another V. Let's try talking again. No, we want to fight... That's weird that we're just all of a sudden running into a bunch of these guys. Okay, we're gonna get a V on our side. No. No, we're gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. That's... Wow, man. Yo. Just... Nope, yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work with Nakajima and Yumiko both being crazy. But let's give it a shot. Nope. So this guy's cool. He's got his one big Cyclops eye. He's got a weird green, you know, rhombus head, and with his tentacles. His head kind of blobs. Look at his head's kind of blobbing. I don't know what we're going to do here. I guess we'll just see what happens. Maybe he's got like no hit points. Oh, Yumiko's dead, but that's okay. We can just carry Yumiko back to the front. Okay, so this dude is a heavy spellcaster, or at least 3 of them together go hard with the spells, and we're getting wrecked. Well, that's one way to get back to the entrance. It's a good thing we put away our heavy hitters before this happened. You know, like, we're gonna have to cure Cerberus and find out what's going on with that. But if we survive this fight, I'm gonna laugh. Oh, fuck you, game. That's just not fair. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. That is just ridiculous. But hey, we did survive that one fight. Part of me wants to do it. I'm feeling fatalistic here. Let's see what happens. It's Nakajima and this one goblin. Hey, Nakajima did it. Good job, Nakajima. Oh, come on. Try talking again. Okay. Yes, we want to go downstairs. We want to get the hell out of this place. Okay. Well, this has been quite... Run away, Nakajima. Just run away. So now we're in a frantic escape from Sky City, which, you know, I think that's kind of for a personal narrative, compelling. Okay, and here we are. Yeah. Look, people, when they write on the walls, they only have so much to say. Oh, but the hypnotist guy is on the other side, isn't he? And we can't get there from here. Oh, this is the weird warp that we don't know what its purpose is. Yeah, we still haven't figured out what the deal is here. Nakajima, don't die here. Just... Yeah, there's still this weird thing going on. Will we ever come to understand what's going on with that particular... Who knows? Who knows, friends? It was interesting that took a little bit to catch up. And we can't go through there either. And that's kind of where we need to be, if I remember correctly. Because I think that's... Oh, wait. Okay. Here's D. So we're on the wrong side for... Yeah. Doesn't that mean there's... This is the side with the item shop? I thought this was the side that sold weird crap. Maybe it's over this way. I guess this is the item shop, but it's not the hypnotist guy. Well, look, I know we have to... Oh, that's all of our money. God, things in this game are expensive. But we have to bring Yumiko back from the dead. We have to cure Cerberus, and there's just a lot that we have to take care of before we can go spending frivolously on... Oh, did that again. This is such a weird decision, and it's kind of frustrating because, like, you gotta go through this whole process of, you can't go there, and then it kicks you back, and that's such a weird thing. But okay, we're gonna do this. We'll find our way back to the elevator to get us to the top of the pyramid with our only 30 hit points and no way to heal, and a dead girlfriend. And, at least we can keep the map spell while... Of course, I spoke too soon. I should have been looking at the calendar. I wasn't, and now we're gonna have to do all of this. Let's just at least hope Nakajima can just run a whole bunch, or only run into small things. Because now we can't cast Mappa. It doesn't matter. You know what? Fine, fight them. Good job, Nakajima. You did it. And you found a jewel. Hey, you know what? Coming back to full health, that's helpful at this point. We need that desperately. And this is one of those points where it would be really helpful if we had been keeping a map, because then we could find our way back much more readily. But we didn't, so we are kind of a little bit screwed in that regard. But maybe we'll find our way through here. What do you think? Think we could do it? If you find the Tabasa statue, you should go and meet with the boy who's waiting just to the west of here. Okay. Okay, guy. If you find the Tabasa statue. Tabasa statue. That's what he sounds like to me in my head. It's kind of unhelpful NPC drone. Just got that one thing to say. Okay. I think this... I'm hoping this is the right one. And that... No, it was the wrong one. It was the one that we were just at. Damn it. Okay. Well. At least Nakajima is strong and has a bunch of his HP back. Because we're going to be kind of wandering around through here for a little bit, trying to find our way. Kind of stuck in a tedious exercise. But, you know, maybe we'll get money, we'll get experience. Maybe we should just buy the breastplate while we're here. Maybe that's what I'll do. Nakajima, you're really not doing it. Like, at least they're not doing a whole lot of damage, but... it wasn't really all that helpful. Maybe we'll just luck into the elevator somehow. Cause that's the thing, we can find the elevator that we don't really care about the weird old guy that sends us back to the beginning. But we need one or the other. Or I guess we could always just die, and then that would take care of that problem for us as well. It's not ideal because we lose half of our money, and we have a lot of money right now. I don't want to lose that. I feel like we really earned that money. I keep tabbing over to the map section, like there's gonna be something there for me. Ah, thank God, the elevator. We lucked into that. And that means we saved our money, and we're gonna go right to our buddy. Wow. Well, I'm really on the fence with Dryad and Lemurian, but you know, if we need to, then can we actually combine Lemurian and Dryad and make anything cool? No, it makes a cancer. I mean, one cancer is better than Dryad and Lemurian, I think. I can't really tell. Like, neither of them really did a whole lot for us. But Cancer also only has 36 hit points. Maybe Cancer fuses in an interesting way. And at least this way, if we should run into, like, you know, 4 Cancers and we're low on hit points and we don't have a jewel or anything, we can always talk our way out of it. I'm Feral Cancel. From now on, we are partners. Neat, buddy. What do you combine with? What did you combine with Baku? What do we get out of that? No, we don't want fucking Triad. What about Cancer and Nekomata? Bastet. Oh, we can't control Bastet yet. But she's got some cool stuff. A lot of MP. I don't know what level that must be. What about dwarf and Nekoma? What is that? Does that give us anything? No, it gives a Naga. So we need to get some levels, I guess, so that we can have these cool ass demons. Because right now we can't. We can't have them. Sebek. Sebek is like a fancy version of Lemur Ian that can cast a Blizza. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to get some levels, gang. Oh, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Bye. Now we're gonna go and heal Nakajima. And dude, Nakajima totally needs the treatment. You know, I wonder something. Hold on. Because, did Dwarf die? I don't think Dwarf died. I thought. Let's see. Okay, so Dwarf is apparently no longer having palsy. That's good. Dwarf is actually not bad to have in our party. We should kind of, let's call our buddies out. I know it's probably inefficient to call them now, but better to call them now. While we can use them, and have the money, rather than call them and then not have the money to, you know, not call them and spend their money and then not have the money and get all kinds of fucked up. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, that's probably the right way of things. Okay, gang, I think this is where we're gonna call it for the night, because it's almost 6 a.m., so that means I've been doing this for like an hour and 40 minutes, so it didn't end up being a short episode at all. We made some progress. We got some levels. We made some weird sense of Sky City, and maybe we'll make more weird sense of it next time. We'll see. But hopefully we'll get to Medusa. We'll fight more Shadusas. And where there's Shadusas, there's going to be a Medusa who taunts us when we die. And we can finally tell her, not today, demon. And maybe we'll find out the secret of Tabasa and find our way around that second floor that's quite so big. But until then, I hope this has been a fun, low-key dungeon crawl for you. And I'll see you all next week. Take care.